Hi there, I'm excited to take you on a deeper dive into one of Silicon Valley's most beloved residential enclaves, the Golden Triangle neighborhood in Saratoga. This area is as iconic as it is idyllic, combining history, architectural charm, exceptional schools, and a peaceful vibe that's just rare to find, especially so close to big city energy. Let's start with the roots of this neighborhood. The Golden Triangle name comes from the three main roads that form its boundaries, creating a roughly triangular shape that sits between Big Basin Way, Saratoga Avenue, and Highway 9. The area began to emerge as a prime residential district in the 1950s and 60s, a time when Saratoga was shifting away from its agricultural roots, fruit orchards and vineyards, and becoming increasingly suburban. During that post-war boom, locals began developing the large parcels of orchard land into family-friendly subdivisions. Builders like Eichler, Cabot Construction, and later classic ranch-style developers took up the mantle, creating neighborhoods of well-designed homes with thoughtful layouts, clean lines, and generous lots. Many of the mid-century ranch houses featured split-level elements, vaulted ceilings, picture windows, and classic wooden brick finishes. Others were built in the 1970s with more formal designs, a nod to the evolving tastes as home sizes increased and families sought more defined spaces. Over the years, renovations and property updates have been the name of the game here. Original ranches have been modernized with open-concept interiors, high-end kitchens, and outdoor living spaces. Some families have built from the ground up, replacing aging structures with custom new homes that still pay tribute to the neighborhood aesthetic. Earth-tone stucco, landscaped yards, mature trees, neutrality balanced with warm woods and clean finishes. Yet, there's still a rhythm here of preserving what made the Golden Triangle special: comfortable scale, lush setting, family-friendly flow. One of the things I love most about living in or around the Golden Triangle is the calm, quiet streets. Kids play in driveways, dogs trot along sidewalks, and there's a gentle sense of ease, yet you're just minutes from everything. Speaking of kids, let's talk schools, because this area is gold in that department. Golden Triangle is served primarily by the Saratoga Union Elementary School District and the Los Gatos Saratoga Joint Union High School District. That means neighborhood kids typically go to Argonaut Elementary and Redwood Middle School. When they hit high school, they move on to Saratoga High. These aren't just good schools. They're consistently ranked among the top in Santa Clara County thanks to their strong test scores, engaged parent communities, and well-rounded extracurriculars. Argonaut Elementary, in particular, has a reputation for thoughtful academic programming and community focus. Think outdoor fairs, PTA-funded enrichment classes, and play that fosters both social and academic growth. Redwood is a solid transitional middle school with a full suite of electives, strong sports programs, and a nurturing environment. And Saratoga High, it's a powerhouse. Arts, athletics, academics, all respected and balanced. Families often tell me they chose their homes based as much on the school districts as the neighborhood itself, because here, you're getting the best of both worlds. Now let's talk lifestyle, because location matters, but ambiance matters too. Golden Triangle residents enjoy close-to-home parks like Villa Montalvo's historic grounds. You'll often see kids on scooters, neighbors strolling their dogs, and weekend picnics. Plus, there's Alta Vista Park up the street. Big lawn, playgrounds, tennis courts, and even a spray pad in summer. It blends the appeal of neighborhood recreation with quiet shade. When it comes to eating and shopping, I always tell people how easy everything is here. 5 minutes in one direction gets you to Prospect or Big Basin Way, where you'll find local cafes. Think artisan roasters, fresh pastries, family-run sandwich shops. Drive a few more minutes and you're at the heart of downtown Saratoga. Restaurants with everything from farm-to-table American to sushi, pizza, wine bars, and evening spots with European finishes. I particularly love the weekend brunch scene. Quiet enough to chat, but lively enough to feel like you're part of the pulse. If you want fresh produce, the Saratoga Farmers Market at the Civic Center is a delight. Seasonal fruits, local veggies, prepared foods, perfect weekend morning ritual. And for errands, the neighborhood's proximity to grocery anchors like Safeway and Trader Joe's is a perk. There's also boutique shopping nearby, a mix of home goods, children's toys, jewelry, and locally owned shops that give you personality at every turn. Commuting is another strength. Golden Triangle is nestled between two key corridors: highway access that takes you north to San Jose or south to Los Gatos, plus main roads that feed into Cupertino and Santa Clara. That means easy access for parents working at Apple, Google, Facebook, or the South Bay campuses, and even regional train and express bus options for those skipping the drive. Here's something I didn't mention yet, but is worth noting: home values. Golden Triangle homes range from the high $2 million to the low $4 million or more, depending on lot size, home size, and renovation quality. It's not inexpensive, but it is rare and stable. The neighborhood attracts families looking for long-term roots, not short-term flipping. That stability keeps things steady. Even during softer markets, homes here often hold value better than regional averages. One of the first things you'll notice in the Golden Triangle is its culture, the authentic California suburb with spirit. We're not talking theme festivals or tourist attractions. Instead, you get the charm of community bake sales, neighborhood block parties, and weekly gatherings at the local parks. Take the annual Golden Triangle Holiday Party, for instance. It's an informal, neighbor-hosted event where folks gather in a cul-de-sac or backyard, decked out in lights, playing carols, sipping hot cider, and passing plates of cookies. No need to RSVP, just show up and bring something. And every spring, there's the annual Garage Sale and Garden Tour, a loosely curated stroll through manicured yards and tidy driveways. At each stop, you'll find handcrafted lemonade, kids selling cookies, or a community-wide pet parade. It's cute, it's endearing, it's suburban Americana at its best. You'll also find professional services nearby: financial advisors, real estate brokers like me, orthodontists, and physical therapists. The deep network of businesses makes it easy to get things done without driving far. Even restaurants tend to know regulars by name, and you get that sense of continuity, that local coffee shop where the barista remembers your order, or the kid's dentist who knows their families. Commute patterns and transportation location matters. I always say to prospective buyers, Golden Triangle places you within Silicon Valley's sweet spot. Many residents work at Apple, Google, Facebook, and LinkedIn, either at central Cupertino campuses or further south. A typical commute to Cupertino or Mountain View takes about 15 to 20 minutes without traffic. San Jose is under 25, and the Santa Cruz beaches are just 25 to 30 minutes away down the hill. For those heading north toward San Francisco or the East Bay, 280 connects you to 101 or I-8880 in under 10 minutes. And if you're a public transit rider, the Caltrain station in Cupertino is accessible by bike or local bus. Plus, there are morning express buses that pick up at Park and Rides near Saratoga, especially useful for folks going to San Francisco or Redwood City. During rush hour, things can slow, especially on 85 and 280. But what surprises newcomers is how much of the traffic is still manageable. It turns out commute stress is relative. You trade a few minutes for that neighborhood vibe, and you don't need to drive every day. Event carpooling, employer shuttles, and flexible schedules make it even easier. Let me talk about the vibe again. There's a weekly culture pulse that gives the Golden Triangle energy without noise. Saturday mornings at the Saratoga Farmers Market, you'll see golden light filtering through the redwoods, local growers displaying berries and blooms, and families lingering by maple syrup vendors. It's neighborly, not rushed, not crowded, but lively. The nearby Saratoga Library frequently hosts author talks, coloring story hours, and makerspace workshops. The Civic Center Plaza is where people gather for plein air painting or guitar circles. It's a place where the quietude of the Golden Triangle meets connection, and that blend is intoxicating. Several book clubs meet monthly at neighborhood homes, and there's a knitting circle, a parent-run art class, and even a teen-led robotics club. The area PTO, parent-teacher organization, is active, coordinating enrichment programs and supporting the local schools with bake sales, after-school clubs, and award ceremonies. Golden Triangle moms and dads typically connected through pickup lines or seasonal events, and that tight-knit feel spills into everyday life. For adult learning opportunities, Villa Montalvo, the historic estate-turned-cultural center, is just a few minutes away. They host chamber concerts, art exhibitions, writing workshops, and meditation classes. I've even watched classic films under the stars on their lawn during summer evenings. The setting is magical: Mediterranean architecture, redwood trees, and acres of garden, and whole families will come ready with picnic blankets. Nearby, Woodside Orchards Park is another quiet gem. It's a mix of open fields, wooded trails, and playgrounds. I've jogged there, recruited dog walkers, or simply taken a moment on a bench with a latte to watch hawks drift overhead. It's a restful complement to suburban bustle. Now, let me give you a little history because it's important to understand the land's roots. Before development, the Golden Triangle's rolling hills were part of fruit orchards, prunes, apricots, walnuts, sprinkled over early 20th century homesteads. As Saratoga became a sought-after postcard of agreeable climate and calm environment, early residents spoke of the orchard days in local folk tales. The Golden Triangle's architecture reflects that mid-century transition. Ranches sited to catch sun, carports carved into hillside driveways, and window bays that open to orchard views that no longer exist. In one early development, Wayne Harris Homes, they placed the houses with intentional spacing, hills, and mature oaks. These builders said they wanted to blend into the landscape, not tame it. Certainly, the homes retain a sense of serenity because the green canopy stayed. That early mindset of build with nature is still visible today, and I think that's why this neighborhood feels special. Another anecdote. During the 1980s, one street in the Triangle was briefly used by local kids for bicycle racing, so frequent that neighbors formed a bicycle patrol, a rotation of parents who'd follow the races just to ensure safety. Their gentle oversight turned into a rumor that Saratoga didn't need traffic cops. The neighborhood looked out for each other so well. In the 1990s, when many post-war homes were torn down and replaced with McMansions, the Golden Triangle balked. Instead, homeowners organized the SCC, Saratoga Conservation Coalition, hosted design charrettes, and lobbied for height limits. School officials and the city board supported them. They wanted modest rebuilds, not towers. Their advocacy shaped today's streetscape. New homes are sized to respect the mid-sized lot character, with volumes that whisper, not shout. Let's spend a moment talking about shops. Vibrant, charming, and tuned to branch out around local needs. Village Corner Market, a little grocery market with Mediterranean and European goods, excellent coffee, and friendly help. Everyone knows your usual. If you're in line, you're a neighbor. Cultivar Books, a boutique that mixes current bestsellers with local author reads and artisanal stationery. I always manage to leave with a stack and a coupon. Bella Restaurant and Wine Bar, just steps east of the Golden Triangle. Farm-to-table dinner, softly lit patio, and thoughtfully priced wines, perfect for date nights or small group dinners. Sushi Co., a hole in the wall with fugu on ice, authentic vibe, friendly chartered chef vibe. The maki rolls draw commuters who pick it up on the way home. Fitness Fusion Studio, where instructor Jelena offers Pilates and cardio classes during the day. Newcomers always appreciate the sense of inclusivity and the fact that school parents drop kids off, hold calls, or stay for stretch time. Hardware and bike shops, family-run corner store. Next door, you'll find the Crew Chic Garage, where mechanics tune racing bikes, stock pedals, and build helium frames.
Then there are services like dog walkers, landscapers, tutors, and house sitters who circulate through community Facebook groups, often referred through neighbors. If you're looking for someone to pick up keys, drop mail, or check in on a pet while you're away, the networks are active and responsive. Shifting to home values. In 2025, expect to see pricing that ranges from $2.3 million to $4 million plus, depending on size, lot, and remodel. An original 1,800 square foot ranch on a 9,000 square foot lot might list at $2.3 million, while a 3,000 square foot extensively redone home could reach $4.1 million. Turnkey new builds often start in the high $3 million range.
What's impressive is not only the value, but the velocity. Golden Triangle homes typically sell within 2 weeks, often over list price, and get multiple offers. Competition here isn't frenzied, it's practical. Buyers know what they're getting: stability, community, schools, and location. And frankly, many plan to stay for 20 years or more. Even outside these casual events, the Golden Triangle has a sense of togetherness. I've seen neighbors gather on the sidewalk to check in when someone's ill or hold impromptu backyard cocktail hours when the weather is right. This area has a kind of homegrown concierge vibe. You just have to ask.